We can come back up here, we can put it back in the, look at that, in half a heartbeat. That is absolutely magnificent. Wow, wow, we're making stuff, we're making coily hacksaw blades. Hi everybody, great news. Richie's here. He's got a big box of stuff. What the hell is all of that madness? Look at all that. All right, okay, we're gonna be getting up some kind of mischief later. Just a quickie. Strongly suggest you subscribe, because in the near future we're going to be doing some subscriber giveaways. It won't be anything particularly expensive, probably light and small and something that you can stuff in an envelope. But anyway, yeah, subscribe, because in the next few videos we'll definitely be doing some little competition-y type stuff. Anyway, Rich and I are going to get up to some mischief today. It is the weekend, it's Friday, and I haven't seen him for ages, so awesome. Really looking forward to whatever it is that we get into here. It might involve red hot metal.
Think so?
Yeah, red hot metal. Anyway, Richie made me wear these glasses because we probably need to have eye protection later, I expect. Cool. Subscribe. What is in this box? My goodness. Nobody knows. There's coils and pipes. Pipes and wires and fans and boxes. See how we do. So here we are in the shed, and I'm going to talk you through some of the stuff that Richie has plonked on the desk here, which you can see being made in another video. Probably put a link to that somewhere. I don't know where's top right. Is that top right? Yeah, anyway, it'll pop up there. Is that left? Is it? It'll pop up there then. Anyway, whatever. So come on over here and have a look at this madness, Richie. So what have we got here? We have a large box, a pipe or tubes with what appears to be water inside them. I don't know if you can see that, but the little bubble that's running up there. And then we have here, didn't know if that was meant to happen or not, but apparently it does. In here there's a fan, and you can see a little radiator there, like a car radiator. So this looks like it's going to keep the water cool, and a little power supply to get all of that going. And then over here we have a monstrosity of a power supply. This is a 21 amp 48 volt power supply. She's really quite a beast, and twin fans on the front of it. So we'll be wiring that up in a little while. We've got some safety specs, and we also have a piece of bar stock steel, and then the interesting bits. We have a little baby. Can anybody guess what it is? Induction heater. It's a little baby induction heater, which we've had a play with before. It sort of works, but it's a little bit underpowered for what we're trying to do. We have here a monstrosity, well, maybe not a monstrosity, but this is a high frequency induction heater. I can actually tell you that it says that by reading all of the Chinese writing at the top here. It says high frequency induction heater, ying tong ying tong. And also there is this piece of bar stock, which the plan is to get this bit of bar stock nice and cherry red, and then we're going to get a couple of hammers, and we're going to see if we can fashion something out of it. We've targeted a blade. The likelihood of that actually happening is very slim. We'll probably end up with a bit of bar stock that's glowing cherry red with maybe a few dents in it. But anyway, you know what? We're going to have some fun this evening. So enjoy the show, and don't forget to subscribe. Right, so just a quickie, we're emptying out the pump and reservoir because it's got a little contamination in it, and it's a bit low on juice, so we're just going to dump that on the ground, fill it back up, and hopefully we'll be good. So bear with us. Okay, good news. We've got the hose pipe finally figured out that the hose pipe diameter is similar to the input pipe on Rich's little cooling unit there. So we're just pumping things through, getting rid of the silt and the madness or whatever it was that was in there, the gunge, and yeah, cool. Right, so we've pumped the radiator, we're going to pump the box. It's going to take a long time to fill up, so let's give it a second. Alright, good news. So we're focused in on the box, Rich, but yeah, good news. There's water coming out of that. So can you reach that? Yeah, you can. I think you can reach that, can't you? Water and electricity never mix very well, but see what happens when Richie turns the pump on. It's probably pumping it the wrong way, Rich. Oh, it does do, yeah. So yeah, we've had a bit of a play with it, turned it on, and pump doesn't appear to be operating as it should, so we're just going to have a quick look inside and figure out what's going on. Righto, so we're pulling this thing apart, hopefully, maybe, unless Richie's glued it and forgotten about it. No, he hasn't. Okay, and that's what we've got. Okay, conclusion. I reckon that's not seeing enough water.
It wasn't full enough.
I don't think it was full enough, Rich. Well, you could fire it up and whatnot, but it's always good fun. Water and electricity, probably the best combination. So yeah. Oh, there she blows. Yeah, that's working. Okay.
So I think it should do something like that.
Yeah, go ahead. Nothing. So what's going on? Give that a bit of a... Alright, okay, push. So good news. We may or may not have found a problem, don't know. But anyway, Richie, it's a magnetic rotary impeller, isn't it, by the looks of things?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, don't worry about that, leave that.
Oh, just filling my box back up.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So
what have we got then? You've got an impeller that's spinning freely. Yeah, and then...
it's got a little bit.
Not too bad though, is it? It looks okay. Might have just been a bit of goop in there that caused us some issues. So putting it back together, get the filter back on it in a second. Probably doesn't need the filter really, but
just dump the filter.
Yeah. All right, okay, we'll give that another go. Oh God. Oh no, he's going to turn it on. It's all going to go everywhere. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, that's working, Rich. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So we've given things a good clean up, and the pump looks like it's doing much better. So, yeah, they're coming to take you away, Richie.
Found me already.
Do it again. Look at him smiling. He's having a laugh doing this. On, off, on, off, on, off. Hold on. On, off. On and off. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. That's put a smile on our faces. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, we believe we've got the pump sorted. Go ahead, Rich, fire her up. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Proper job. Thank you very much. So we're going to get the pipes and the cooling matrix connected back up. The watering can was absolutely useless. That was Howard's idea. All the good ideas in these videos are Richard's. All the bad ideas in these videos are Howard's. So eventually we'll be able to reassemble the hose pipe and I'll have a normal house again. So yeah, crack on, mate. Get the pipes connected up and...
put the screws in first.
Yeah, is it screw it back up, is it?
Yeah.
See, he's got his head sorted out, hasn't he? Now I'm fired up, you go. Sorry, mate. This is actually quite a handy cam. It's a Sony handy cam! Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so life hack for you. Okay, if you have a little Chinesium induction heater and you want to put some pipes, some pipage on the tubes to make sure that the induction heater stays cool whilst it's running, what you've got to do, if you've got rubber pipes like this, is get down into some hot water, and the pipes will become far more malleable. There we go, life hack, share that with everybody that does this on a regular basis. Okay, wicked, good. Hot water on the pipies. Oh, there's one. There's two. Smashing job. So now we have a water-cooled induction heater and a pump and a radiator. Oh man, this is just going to be an interesting experience. Oh yeah, Richie's just fired it up. I can hear the noise coming from the aluminum box.
No, I don't think it's...
No? Oh, it's not. Is it running or not? Yeah, there we go. That's running. No, again. Yeah. So, my sockets are a bit poo. Did I say that word? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and fix that. I'll get an extension cable down here in a second. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we believe we have something in the way of a solution. Richie says he's not entirely sure if it's running. He would need tartan water, coloured tartan water, in order to make sure it's actually running. I don't know if you haven't got any Scottish in you, have you?
I don't think so.
Would you like some?
Dark in here. Oh, rolling?
Yep.
Lovely. Right, okay, so
Okay, we've got everything positioned on the wonderful desk of madness, and we've checked there's no kinks in any of the piping. Bit of a plumbing job, you can see there's a few little bubbles popping up here and there. So the pump's over there, the fan's not connected at the minute. We're just going to blow that off for right now. So it's a case of wiring up the induction coil, which Richie, for some crazy reason, has decided that's okay. We've got a red bit of tape on that bad boy, so I reckon that's likely to be the positive side. And according to what I can see here, that's the positive terminal. So skis hands and screwdriver, just getting a positive terminal wired in. Oops, may have just rounded off that screw for you there, Rich. And yeah, I'm good at that. Mr. Brute Force doesn't know the fail! Fail. Taylor's done a fail. He's unscrewed it so far, the screws come out. Ooh, might be a high-speed moment. Embarrassing. Right, there we go, we've got that back in. Okay, so get that cable underneath there. We could, oh, there we go, there she is. Good. We could have done with some, hold that in place. Could have done with some of those lovely crimp-on C-clips or something. Right, that's feeling pretty locked down. Alright, so, there's a power supply over here with a plug on it, and it's quite a short lead, Rich. I can get to there. Am I going to go for it?
Go for it.
Should we just give it a quick fire up? And, right, if this all goes horribly wrong, get me safety specs on. These are onion choppers. Short funny story. On my Harley, only had sunglasses on. And my mate had just recently bought these from John Lewis's and said, you can wear those home so you can see where you're going at night. Yeah. Stupid boy Pike. Oh, crikey, okay. Might rotate that around a little bit. Put that over there. Right, so turn pumps on. Yeah, bubbles are moving, so that's okay. And then induction heater. Power supply's just fired up. Lights have come on the induction heater, just a short test, I think. Yeah, fan's running there, so that looks like a promising start. Okay, right. So am I going to put that's a big piece of metal. We're going to go with a big piece of metal, or am I going to take a piece of wire like this, and just shove that in there and see if it happens?
If it's steel.
Okay, let's give it a go. That's conductive, definitely. All right, here we go. So induction heater on, fans come on. And we're going to put that inside there. No, nothing.
I think it needs to be ferromagnetic.
Right, okay. Well, maybe...
And have you switched the induction heater on? There is a switch on it.
Right, is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the back with the wires.
Back with the wires.
Doesn't have a key.
Well, no, because the fan was running. So
yeah, I think.
If the fan's running, doesn't that mean that the induction heater's on?
Not necessarily.
Oh no, no, there we go. Right, okay, yeah, I gotcha. All right, sorry guys. Take 15. Right. Okay, so induction heater fan is on. The induction heater wasn't on. There's a tiny little blue switch on the back of it. Induction heater is now on. And you would have thought that
I'm not
probably
sure that's
kicked
work.
off.
I think it needs to be
Different material.
steel or something.
Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, not working yet. Hold on. Right, turn that off. Right. This is called a link card, Richard. Okay, so Richard's brought all of these things around with loads of coils. Even that one's got lovely little coils. And this has got coils. And then, ooh, hello, what's that? Ooh, that will be the steampunk device. And it has coils. Link card. Click on that link card. That link card right there. Click on that link card and it will tell you how to make one of these. Okay, one thing that I just learnt, excuse me for the scoff, but actually to be fair, this is awesome. So Richie has a 3D printer at home and couldn't be bothered to go to B&Q and buy some adapter fittings or whatever they are, and 3D printed his own. Quite a joy. And you know what? The other thing, he made these little feet so that the radiator cooler assembly could sit on top of the box. A bit of thought has gone into this. This is quite cool. Yeah. All right, fantastic. So, first things first, I've got on me safety onion glasses. Thank you very much, Jason. Little mention for you there. And right, so we've got all of this madness set up now. We've got the cooling station. We've got a wonderful Chinesium high-frequency induction heating system, which is basically a big coil of copper pipe with some high-frequency electronics, a cooling fan on top of that bad boy. We've got a massive power supply, 48 volts, 21 amps, with two big fat hairy cooling fans on it. And we're going to turn all of this on. Right, first things first, we're going to turn on the pump. There's the pump. Now you can see some bubbles moving around over here. Okay, little bubbles just escaped from you, sorry. But yeah, that's pumping water through the system, pumping water through this induction coil here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the induction coil. Well, it's turned on the power supply, excuse me, sorry. There's a button on the back of here. I'll show it to you. Right here, we need to press this button, turn on the induction coil. There's lots of humming and whirring now. That is the induction coil on. What we've got here is we've got a hacksaw blade in mole grips, and we're going to put that inside here. Oh my goodness! Boom! Look at that! Whoa! 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 Fantastic! Now we're going to move down here, and we're going to blacksmith it. Oh! Look at that! Oh! That's fantastic! That's hardened steel. Oh my God! It's cheeky as hell. We can come back up here. We can put it back in. Look at that, in half a heartbeat. That is absolutely magnificent. Wow, wow. We're making stuff. We're making coily hacksaw blades. We're making coily hacksaw blades. But genuinely, that is absolutely fantastic. We're going to get on to much bigger things in a few seconds. My safety glasses on to tell you this. Anyway, we've decided that we need to get everything off the wonderful bench of madness, put it all on the floor, and then our movements will be much smaller. Richard can follow you on the camera, or follow us on the camera, and we're going to put a big lump of metal in here and see what happens. See if we can maybe punch out a knife blade. This is really going to be quite interesting. Steampunk valve lamp, keeping us company, trying to shed a small amount of light on stuff. We've run out of light, unfortunately. Don't worry about that. Anyway, the deal is we've got a massive power supply. We've got an induction heater which has a huge, great, fat, hairy coil on it, and we have a hammer. we have a huge lump hammer head which has lost all of its insides. No great stick on that. We've got some more grips. I'm doing a lot of erring. We've got some more grips with a piece of rod. That's going to go in here, heat up, and hopefully we're going to be able to blacksmith it. So we're going to turn everything on. The pumps over here and the water and the cooling and everything's going on. Right, okay, pumps on, power supplies on, button on the back. Oh, that was on. Right, so safety glasses are on, hammer, camera. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, she's heating up. Oh, she's going red. Cherry red. I'm bringing her up a little bit. There we go, now we've got the end. Now we've got the end. Cherry red. That didn't take long at all. That was seconds. We've got cherry red. And I think I feel like I want it to get a little bit redder. Okay. That's got to have got it, hasn't it? I'm going to try and hit that. Okay, back out a little bit then, Richie, and see if I can hit this and make a dent in her. Here she goes after 3, 2, 1. Get her back in there. Oh my god, I've run out of energy. Woo! Wow. Right, you've got to get a torch on that. I have to quick turn all of this off. Leave the pump going. Oh. 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 Damn. That was awesome.
Stand up.
That was just awesome. Hang on then. Alright, okay. Keep her rolling. This is evil Howard.
Where are we going? I'm gonna have to.
No, I was going to say just get that over here. Here, look at this. Look what we just made. That is really quite mad. It's still, I can see heat waves coming off of this.
I can feel the heat.
And what we did was beat the Jesus out of it. Look at that. That's my first bit of blacksmithing. Max Blacksmith, eat your heart out, my friend. That is magnificent. Induction coil blacksmithing. Wicked! This is going to turn into like a mini open all in a heartbeat. Awesome. Yeah? Alright, okay. Right. So, ooh, cramp in the left foot. Oh yeah, no, bit of cramp in the left foot. There we go. Kneel down. I must be getting old or something. So we've got the wonderful YouTube lamp out this evening just to cast. We've completely lost the light. Hammer, doodah, what's it? This is completely. Sorry, Rich. I'm moving around very quickly. This is completely cold now. This was what we were making earlier. We were just beating this. We were putting it in the induction coil down here, and then we were beating it with a hammer on top of a large sledgehammer head that's obviously got no wooden handle in it. So we're going to continue on with this little project. So we're just going to fire up the switches. Don't worry about going over there. Okay, this is all fired up now. I've taken the safety goggles off because, to be honest, I don't think I need them. And here we go. So let's see what comes of this. Oh, and there she goes. She's getting nice and warm very quickly. That's unbelievable. That's what, 4 or 5 seconds, yeah, in this induction coil. Right, okay, we're up to sort of temperature. doesn't take a long time to get it back up to temperature. Look at that. That's really quite mad. That's starting to turn into something. I'm not sure what it's going to turn into, but we've made, we're almost making a spoon. It's almost a spoon. Look at it, it's spoon shaped. That's brilliant. Blacksmithing, the 21st century of blacksmithing by Mr. Richard and Mr. Howard. Induction heater. We've raised the induction heater up on a block of wood, and the plan at this point is to start doing this again. Now we can get a little bit further down the down this piece of metal here. So let's fire it up. Oh, yeah. That is really quite interesting. Right, it's hard work. Max, you're gonna laugh at me. Stick food. Richie, the important part was, what have you got there? We were gonna do something to a what's it, weren't we? Right. Okay. Let me get a what's it. Right. I've got a what's it. There's a what's it. If you electrocute me, I will genuinely kill you. And right, okay, that's a, it's a what's it. It's a what's it that's just been addressed by a lightning strike. What could only be described as a lightning strike. Look out for the next video. Things got interesting. Oh, it's lost all the blades.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't think that's going to work out.
Well, we'll leave that there for a minute then. Fail. Okay. Reset.